But before that can be done, everything's like there's just this, there's like this synchronicity, syncing things up. Things have to be done correctly in the correct order. So all of the retaining walls need to be built. So we had a meeting with Drew's worker, Chris, who's going to be out here first part of December to start finish up any of the final excavation, drainage, and retaining wall work, because that has to be done before the concrete work, flat work, can be done. So we're working on it. We're still waiting on that exterior door to come in. We also have this door over here that needs to be swapped. And then we have another issue upstairs that we're contending with. That's already on everybody's radar. And Jessica's husband, Dylan, is going to come out and reframe this. It's not really reframing. It's just a bumping it out kind of thing. So evidently some measurements didn't get correctly put on the plan. So you see, bathtub ends there, walls over here, there's like a, I don't know, 3-inch gap. And so instead of moving the wall, Dylan is going to come out and he's going to basically stub that wall out or bump it out a little bit so that it meets where it needs to meet. I think that's the most appropriate thing to do, as opposed to moving the wall. Because then if we move the wall, it throws off the dimensions for the space around the toilet. And we really can't move this wall because it's already in place for the all the plumbing to it's done. So the best thing to do is just to stub out the wall or bump it out. So that's what we're going to do. Anyway, enough of my talking and bringing you all up to speed. It's time for me to go down here and figure out what I'm going to do in regards to finishing this TV wall up, trying to get everything done in here so we can start doing drywall in here. That, of course, is not the priority right now. The priority is to get this trenching done so that the sewer and water can be hooked up, because that all has to be done before final grading's done. And we got to get final grading done before we can do the flat work. Flat work has to be done before we can do the siding on the outside, because the porches have to be built. So there's just this, backlog of things that need to be done. They all need to be done, but it's just the timing, right? And so trenching is number one. We're going to start the trenching this weekend. Get as much of that as we can do up to the fence line, stop. And then blue stakes will come out as soon as blue stakes gets everything marked. Then we can finish the trenching. And then JB and crew can come out and do the plumbing. Then we can close that up. And then I think that we're back to working on stuff on the inside and outside, which probably the next thing after that is we need to start doing the trim around the doors and the windows. And we also need to do, besides the doors and the windows, after we get that done, we got to put the soffit in, the fiberboard on the eaves, and then we have all of this J-channel metal that needs to be put up. And then after that, hopefully the porch will be done, because we got to make sure we put the J channel around the porches, and then we can have the siding guy come out and we can do the siding. So there are going to be periods of time in between here where we can start doing the drywall. So I want to make sure that that's ready to rock and roll. So after I get done finishing with the Ethernet and the TV component box, then I just have to secure all those cables. I have to patch the insulation up. I'm also going to put some insulation in this wall here between the bedroom and the bathroom, just to act as a sound barrier. After that's done, and we cut off these things, then yeah, we're ready to cruise with putting up drywall. So fun. Anyway, peace out, back to work.